Quite a while ago, I had an experience in Papua New Guinea, which is an island just off of Australia. I went there to meet my sister, who works as a nurse in the healthcare sector. My sister's job has many aspects to it, such as supporting women who've fallen pregnant and trying to control diseases such as malaria and typhoid, much like a doctor would. She also assists in operations. One of the things that affects people in Papua New Guinea is the spread of yellow fever, which as an English person can be quite shocking to see. When I was there, I saw many terrible things. A lot of deaths from simple things such as bites from mosquitoes. As people grow up there, they often become immune to the mosquito bites and the spread of malaria. But as they become older, their immune system weakens and they are then susceptible to the disease and can die. One story I remember is when we were stood in the hospital, we saw a boy at the bottom of the hill that had joined the hospital. He was walking in a very disorientated fashion, almost as if he was drunk. So I told my sister about the boy, and after seeing him she said, let's wait till he gets a little bit closer to the hospital so we can assess him. A few hours later, the boy did arrive at the hospital, and he looked awful. He had multiple lacerations all over his body, and his arm was nearly hanging off. We worked out that the boy was about 12 years old through his dental records, as he was in no fit state to speak. The next step was to work out when this had happened to him. When the boy could speak, he told us that both his mother and father had died of malaria, and to keep himself alive, he had gone to another village and stolen food. In order to stop him escaping, a man had attacked him with a machete. It was a horrible, horrible situation, and unfortunately the boy died of blood poisoning. My sister worked tirelessly to create a programme to reduce the number of people dying from things like malaria, yellow fever and typhoid. Unfortunately, the situation is hard because the number of flies has grown in the country. However, now the government does subsidise things like food to try and help people have a better standard of living. I'm still in contact with my sister and feel a bond with Papua New Guinea. I often ask her how the situation is going, and I sincerely hope for the future that it does improve.